A lot of different factors, so it's kind of good to just finish strong and
behind you, like
come to the dome or they turn on the TV and just kind of who we are as a team.
I appreciate it, Tyler.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us, man. Back to you, Joel.
All right. Thank you, Andrew. And thank you, Tyler. And
Did you hear what he just said, Joe? I want to show them that we fight.
Exactly. I was going to say.
I want to show them that we fight. Very important words right there.
And a lot of times when a guy is as tall as he is, he's a legit 6'5". They're not as athletic. He's got wheels.
Yes, he does.
He's a really good athlete.
Yesterday.
Yeah, he's a really good athlete. De'Aaron Fox turns it over. You got to make him pay. Mike on one side and another that got away. That's the fourth or fifth blown layup for the Pels, down by 14. And Carter Bryant.
The thing is, you have to dunk the basketball.
Right. And we've said it regularly on the telecast. You've got to get between at least double figures, upwards of 15. As Carter Bryant can't convert the three-point play. Right now, the Pels are 2 of 10. Spurs are 7 of 10 of their triples in a 16-point game. So right there, 15 more points. Corner 3. De'Aaron Fox gets it out. Herb's waiting for it, though.
Still.
Yep. And Jose on the flyby. Micah gets in. He's got Carlo. Herb off the pick. And right to the rack and another blown layup. Man, that's a lot in the first half alone.
This is what happens with blown layups.
You got it.
Blown layups end up with wide open because the floor is out of balance.
You got it. 18-point game. Corner 3. Herb got a little nudge. And Tyler averaging 112. And that's up, don't forget. Jeremiah all the way to the hole, and he got the roll.
A lot of contact.
Yep, played through it. And his T, you got it.
Yeah, because it's a lot of contact.
Yeah, played right through it. Scott Foster, T, and the Pels playing catch-up early tonight. And that was the case in Brooklyn. So they're down by 17. Can they tighten things up at that end of the floor?
And it starts at the point of attack, Joe. Containing the basketball. Again,
Castle gets a layup.
Containing the basketball.
Right.
That's where everything starts in the NBA. If you can't contain the basketball, you can't defend.
Right. Starts out front. It's the perimeter. Once it breaks down, as you point out, then you're in scramble mode. They wanted to cut. Jeremiah didn't get the whistle. And Dylan Harper's got the ball for Champagny. And does it take it away? No. Like everything else. Although Johnson, and he's going to the line on a foul.
Right, and as a team, you're not playing very well. And when the whistles aren't going your way, it simply adds to the frustration.
Now here's the last take by Jeremiah. So he beat. Remember when he was added to the 2020 Olympic basketball team, won a gold medal. So he splits a pair. It's a 20-point deficit early tonight. And that's a lot of points. So early in the first half. Trey battling with Champagny. And with the left hand.
And now, this is something they should stay with, right? Getting Trey Murphy some pin down action.
Champagny.
To attack the rim because there's no rim protection.
Now Harper.
It's a nice move.
Yep. Got by Fears. 51 on 56% shooting. That'll get you every time. Inside of 8 to play in the half. Carl looked inside. Sadiq will go inside.
That's the thing. You can attack the rim.
Good take. Yeah, right. Cornette's on the sideline.
Right, with no Cornet, obviously no Victor Wembanyama, but it's going to come down to getting stops on this end, too.
Call against Carlo. Are they going to say the arm was wrapped?
And Stephon Castle was doing the same thing that we see Jeremiah Fears do.
Right.
Because that's a layup. This is after a made.
Spurs went 34 and 48 last year. They finished 13th in the West, but I said at the top of the telecast, they are doing it the right way. They're developing their own. Mitch Johnson now. Last time that happened, it was the Wolves. Andrew Wiggins in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns 2016, and that 2016 team, they struggled with Zach LaVine and Ricky Rubio on that team for Minnesota. It's a reach. And the old Bronx.
There were a couple calls that went against you.
Right.
Now you want to continue to attack that rim.
Put it on them. 10 on the clock. Waiting for Trey, but now you're deep into the clock. And on the spin, Sadiq keeps it alive for the putback.
Right now they're playing basically The Spurs have 5 guards out there right now. So now, the thing is, if you want to switch everything now, it's a little bit easier. But you got to contain the basketball.
That's an easy run on the baseline.
That's one dribble, Joel, and he's at the front of the rim.
Keldon Johnson on the dunk, and Carlo with the answer.
It comes a point where you have to care more about defense than you do about scoring.
You got to get stops. Can't play the sieve defense, can you? And it's going to be a call on Carlo. No, a timeout for Mitch Johnson. So it's out.
The first half. A Doncic 3 that got them off to a 20-point pocket pass. Finney Smith, an open 3. Pippen, made per game. Payne spins away from Vincent, faces up from the field. Leans in, fades over Chimura. A huff 3. Doncic cutting Jackson over Finney Smith, 3-point deficit. 4. Finney Smith, a 2-pointer. Dama, a Williams 3.
The way back into the game, and another thing that we all would have been able to give him credit.
He is now 3 of 4 for being.
Kennard and Williams. A Jaren Jackson.
Jaren's 13 coming here in this 13.
Doncic pushing Jackson against James.
A little step through the left hand.
Famous St. Louis University Billiken. Fish, I hope to check. Yes, you did.
Good look ahead here.
Run out. Morant against LeBron James. Goodwin. Shot clock for James. In traffic.
To win. The jump ball.
In the lane. Hangs. It's up. Junior's in. Pippen is in for Jackson and Bain. Each goes to the goal to a trailing Jim.
I just saw him grab the back of his
Vincent, an extra pass. A Finney Smith goes at Vincent. Fires.
Freeze with a body blow. Good block.
Misses. Edie offensive rebound. James, a baseline jumper. Pippen.
With 2 turnovers.
But it ends up in the hands of Finney Smith. Finney Smith guards Jackson. Doncic.
Bryce is getting better with every rep. Man.
Bridges did a good job screening.
5 to shoot. Faces up and hit.
Cornette, the lead blocker.
Hayes was pushed in the back by Doncic with a fake. Clutch J comes up short. Edie trying. Reeves sets up Finney into all time when that happens.
Scoring against his Lakers team because the other ball's going to be.
A step back 3. Austin Reeves. Foul line jumper. Back iron. Finds Wells.
You see a little
foul problems. Lakers.
One of the differences now was that Edie out.
Smith hits the base. Bango under wraps for that. Backs him down. For than 10 points. Last year, Jackson Hayes contact 53% from the line. Finney Smith an angle 3. Not even free throws the rest of the way.
Free throw line, a 3-point line.
When they hit 120 points, but pass Wells for 3.
But he's back on the floor, so it's a game or 2 away.
LeBron, the dump, a step back 3. No.
He's definitely got to get a stop here.
The foul to give. Reeves floats.
Fox on this franchise. That means a lot.
And the Grizzlies will. And there's not a lot of practice time. Houston twice. Bain fouls
everyone else.
Yeah, Fox will take
issue at all with how the game was affected, and you have to be able to make plays.
Of the last 6.
Making him get back to the other guy.
Bain again. Even a rebound to Doncic. Reeves. Bain 9 points here in the period. By third quarter. Shot clock down to 7. Doncic drives, draws.
But they're still down.
Statistically, numbers haven't changed much.
22
Morant drives against Finney Smith. Wells to the free throw line. 83% from the strike.
Any type moves, they don't need one of their other guards, either Desmond Bain or Jalen.
Pat from deep.
That's his first bucket of the game. Only his second attempt.
Edie.
To go on with 6 boards and a couple of dimes.
The coaches won't be mad at you for being aggressive.
Right.
Chimura. Jackson goes to the cup.
Doncic
would push
broken down on the perimeter with either De'Aaron Fox
Jackson against James.
End of the clock for De'Aaron Fox on the inbounds.
Well, Jordan Goodwin, the second most famous St. Louis University Billiken.
Jose was
Fish, I hope to check.
It's sure to tell you about it before the game. So
Yes, you did.
Jumper, no good.
Derek,
Good look ahead here.
Run out, and a knockaway. And now a run out for Morant against LeBron James.
So he's not so far out, so it's not
Goodwin.
such a long delivery.
For the Grizzlies.
10 on the shot clock for James. In traffic.
The jump ball, you hope that James over to win. The jump ball.
chance because of Cornette.
Limit. Morant, 3 seconds. In the lane, hangs, it's up. So Lamar Stevens is in, Vince Williams Jr. is in, Pippen is in for defenders there. 26 between Jackson and Bain. Morant gonna challenge Reeves, goes to the goal, to a trailing chip.
For this Grizzlies team, with unfortunately, I think I just saw him grab the back of his
James, Vincent, an extra pass, a Finney Smith. Goes at Vincent, fires, better of it. Jaren in the lane. Reeves flares it out. Hachimura and open three.
What I'm talking about, cannot help at the basket from the corner.
Jackson against LeBron. Minutes into the fourth quarter. Morant drives on Reeves, banks it in.
Here for this Grizzlies team.
Morant, he attacks again. He hangs, misses. Edie offensive rebound. Back in the game. James, a baseline jumper. Hard and Vince Williams Jr.
Puts the deep bait back in the box.
Pippen.
Yeah, put it back in the
Grizzlies in the
box.
first half. The 2 turnovers.
Vince with a knockaway, but it ends up in the hands of Finney Smith. Ties the game at 111. Finney Smith guards Jackson.
Devin Vassell doesn't have the physicality to match up with it.
Doncic.
Cornette with a shot.
Again, so
Reason to keep him off the line. Doncic with a fake on the bounce against Vincent. A double clutch J comes up short. Edie trying. Reeves sets up Finney points tonight. Grizzlies 10-2 all time when that happens.
Got to continue with the scoring against this Lakers team. Another ball down.
The shot clock down to 5 for Reeves. A step back 3, Austin Reeves. Foul line jumper, back iron. Pippen on the bounce, finds Wells.
17 other triples.
Foul problems, Lakers.
Can't give up 74, can you? Whoa, deep triple. He can shoot.
One of the differences now with Zach Edey puts the Grizzlies in a tough position on throwbacks.
That wasn't too deep for Vassell.
LeBron James back in the game, feeds Doncic, up, under, and Lakers lead is 5.
You don't get snaps in.
Nice setup there. Nice lob.
Wells against Finney Smith. Hits the bait. Put the bango under wraps for that. Backs him down in games decided by fewer than 10 points. Last year they led this in 10, and again they lead the league.
That's a break.
With LeBron James. So when you have players of that caliber, it just puts you in such.
And 3 steals tonight.
Good short.
See how.
They keep him on the floor. And it's lost. Yes.
And you have to make the right read.
Right. You got a 4-on-1.
It's a 4-on-1.
Give and go.
Yes.
That's the way to do it.
Right.
Quick touches. And a timeout.
Here's the thing. Now you're off to, you got some momentum. You done cut this lead to 13.
Right. Fox throws it away.
You done cut this lead to 13.
Jeremiah waiting for Derek. Trying to get that same play for Sadiq Bey.
DQ has to make Cornette guard him, honor him.
Right. And trying to create some space over the shoulder. He was looking for a whistle he wasn't going to get.
And if Luke Cornette is going to play center field like he's playing, this is how DQ has to play. Make yourself available.
Castle caught in the paint. De'Aaron Fox with Cornette. 10 on the clock. It'll be Vassell.
Good box out.
Yep, all the way around.
Good box out.
So the run continues for the Pels. It's down to 11. Herb on the run. Leaves it for Derek. And going to the line to shoot
This is the third quarter been easy.
So Derek with 8 and 6, 3 dimes so far, going into the free throw line, where the Pels are 4 of 5. Spurs 12 of 14.
But see, we know how DQ works. That seems to open up and unlock the rest of his game as far as confidence is concerned.
Gets him involved more. And comes through at the stripe. That's 13 straight for the Pels. Going back to the end of the first half.
You can see they just exchanged who was in the middle of the floor. Now they put Harrison Barnes in the middle as opposed to Luke Cornett.
And it's going to be a foul on Jeremiah. And Harrison Barnes gets a layup out of it. That's a breakdown on the inbounds. Back to an 11-point game. Trey, how about a lob? There he is.
That's playing with pace.
Getting it up in a hurry.
Jeremiah is fast as I don't know what, but he is not the only one on the floor that can push the ball off the dribble.
And you get stops. Harrison Barnes going to a strong side against Derek. And got what he wanted. May have gotten away with the walk too, but got what he wanted. Now Derek.
See, this is where DQ has to cut.
Ooh, right. Herb leaves it because he's available.
This is where he has to cut and make himself available.
Right.
Don't hang out outside that three-point line, because if you catch it, Luke Cornett's not coming out the hole.
Back to a 9-point game. Harrison Barnes picked up by Steve.
Now it's almost, you got to match up.
Right.
You got to match up here.
He's falling away and gets the roll. And that's in his area. He'd rather have a mid-range, even though the corner three has been good for him tonight. Trey held up with Derek Queen. Trey wanted to go back to Derek. He'll take it himself. Nice take. Back to 9. So it's picked up offensively 2 for the Pels.
Now they're going back. They got out the zone, and now they're going man.
Castle sells, doesn't get the roll, but a second chance. Harrison Barnes, 2 vets going at it. Did a good job. 5 of them, and an easy one.
See, that.
And they're going to say, no, he didn't get it off in time.
But that's actually the time when you want to switch, right? When that clock gets below 5, is when you want to switch and contain that basket.
He's got a great look. Hard off the heel, right back out to Vassell. Pels are now 4 of 19 on their threes. Makes a difference. Harper on his strong side. Got a layup and blew it. Loose stuff. It'll be Derek.
This is what I mean about DQ.
Cornett hit the deck.
I'm telling you.
And Derek's going to the free throw line.
Joe, I told you about 3 minutes ago.
5 minutes gone by.
That's 11 points for DQ.
Herb on the takeaway. He's got Jeremiah. If he wants him, he'll take him. And another blown layup. Here's going to be a foul. That's chum in the water. You never stopped.
It's not difficult. Sometimes it's just about playing hard. You make your own breaks.
Right. Didn't see it coming this quickly. And it's a 4-point game. So hit him out of the locker room and did a good job to do it. It'll be Harper with Harrison Barnes. 10 on the clock. Trying to get space, and that's a vet. Real good footwork.
They've done a great job at isolating Harrison Barnes in the middle of the floor.
He's up to 20 to lead San Antonio now. And the backdoor run, Herb's on the finish.
That's a dime by DQ.
4 assists for Derek Queen. Sees his teammates well, we know that.
And you notice they went small here, Joe. They've now gone small.
Harper coming up short of the reverse. Get it out in a hurry. Jeremiah Fears from Derek Queen. All the way to the hole, and the finish. And they're going to call the offensive foul. Now the drive by Harper. Trey. And again, Harrison Barnes gets into the paint. He gets what he wants. He's got 22.
24.
Make it 24 now on 9 of 13. Derek, and
he has a hold of his waist. Yeah, he has a hold of his waist.
Was a foul. He's going to the strike. He is now 4 of 4 there. Leads the Pels with 16.
I'll tell you, skill set, Joe, it's a wrap. When he understands how hard he has to play every single night, and you're getting this Derek Queen on a nightly basis.
Right. This involvement.
Yes.
That's what it's got to be at both ends of the floor for him. Inside of 6 to play. Johnson. Man, Derek Queen with a block.
This Derek
straight up and down.
This one.
That's involvement. Jose off the bench. Fears out now. Trey's got a clear path. He's on his way. And another timeout for San Antonio. Clinic, he can hit that. And it stays out. 2 of you. Herb's got it.
And now you can't allow them to get away with putting a small on Derek Queen. You also can't allow them to get away with putting Champagny on
Sadiq
Bey.
And here comes Olynyk, who never tagged or got out. A three coming up short. Champagny picks it up. Pels are now 4 of 20 on their triples. Olynyk. Ooh. They'll run off Olynyk. Keldon Johnson, he's only 31%. Let him take the three.
He doesn't want to shoot that three anymore.
Instead, he gets a layup, and it's taken away by Olynyk. 50-50 goes to Barnes. Olynyk, too good a look. And he gets the triple on the 50-50. 8 gone in the third, and a 3-point. So you got 24 more points from beyond the arc at a 3-point deficit.
I like this. Put Kelly Olynyk into action here. Put him in the action one way or another. And again, you can't allow them to get away with putting Harrison Barnes on Derek. Yeah, you
Good
can't.
runner.
Right, you can't allow them to get away with that.
19 with 6 assists.
Use that body that God has possessed you, that has blessed you with, to attack the smaller defender.
3.5 to play in a wild third. On the spin, De'Aaron Fox denied. Herb got the block. Trey's got Jose. Shares it. Queen, follow your own. And he's going to the free throw line, trying to give the penalty play. We'll have a lot of those coming up, hopefully. And he's 4 dimes away from his triple-double. A lot of game to play. 3:23. Pels had an early, and when I say early, like the opening minute, had a 3-point lead. And nice to see a big who's 7 of 7 at the free throw line. He's 7 of 9 overall. So you got it. Some way back. We're parking the car. That's the last time the Pels had the lead. Olynyk, nobody there. He gets the layup.
And the thing is, when you're in this zone, if you're guarding no one, you have to drop back. If you're guarding no one on that particular possession defensively, Bryce McGowan was guarding no one. You have to drop back. Somebody will automatically come to you.
Derek Queen against Carter Bryant. Man gets the runner.
You out here cooking.
Man, oh man, he's up to 23.
We ain't had a clickety-clack all year. But that man got, what, 19 points in the quarter?
That's all? Seems like more. Castle's mid-range. Real short. 2 of you. Bryce McGowan comes up with it. Got Trey on the trail. A 3 and a deep one. Real strong. So 30 is the career best for Derek Queen with a lot of game to be played. Coming off the pick. Castle, the righty. Going to the rack, coming up short. Ooh. This is his first game back. So he's been out. He had a hip injury.
Short.
Real short.
And that's the thing, when you're coming back,
tries to tie it up with the second. A little more than 2 to play and gets that. They are all of a sudden a guard-rich team, aren't they?
That's an understatement.
Man. And saw in the first half when they had basically a 5-guard set out there. Derek up against the rookie Bryant.
That's the switch you want. That's the switch you want right there.
Trey trying to weave his way to the cup and the floater.
Trey is saying that's the same call. That's the same call that you just gave Stephon Castle down there.
19 for Trey. He's got 10 of his 19 here in the third. Bryant coming up short, but nobody boxed out Olynyk. Nobody accounted for him. It's even at 95. 90 seconds left in a wild third.
Right now, their best defender on the floor is Carter Bryant, and they have him on.
That puts potentially wasn't going to do it. 11 on the shot clock. There's the end of the quarter. It was still in his hand. Champagny, man, calling the foul on Jose before. Now you don't want to put him in the bonus. That's 2 fouls, and you're only 20 seconds.
But when it's that high out, this is why it's so important for the big man to communicate. You got to tell him under.
Now Herb on the run. Pels by 2. And Herb's going to get there. And it's going to count. It was on the glass, and it didn't need to be touched because it possibly was going. Now Eve and Harper is going to the line.
No.
And
Herb,
the foul before.
Herb fouled.
Right, Cornette. Herb's got 4. Jeremiah's got 4. Jeremiah, the only starter not in double figures, but hasn't had the regular minutes. Fox. And that'll be Dylan Harper.
That's a good job at Jose.
Oh, man. You're out of fouls now. Vassell got ahead of steam. Cornette. 2-point game. Now you really got to play efficiently at the defensive end of the floor. It'll be a hold.
Man,
Out of this building, I'm hearing a lot of whistles.
That's
Birds.
5 fouls in a minute and 2 seconds.
And unfortunately 4 of the 5 on the Pels. 3 legit. The 4th, I don't know. Herb, Midi.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yes, keep it simple.
I like it.
Keep it simple. Again, if Luke Cornette is going to try and keep his head under that rim and not come out the hole, you have to make him honor your ability to shoot that basketball.
Almost got caught in the air. Champagny. Good D, but Fox got there.
It's a good cut by Fox.
Man, a real good catch.
Good delivery by Champagny.
Pels get it up in a hurry. It'll be Jose with Herb. 90 seconds in a 2-point game. Herb off the pick. It'll belong to the Pels. 11 on the shot clock. Hey, buddy. Good to see Jose catch and shoot. And the long rebound. Champagny will save it. Kept it away from Micah. And you get stops without fouling. Champagny, good shooter. 1-point game.
He does a great job of getting his feet set.
Yep.
Getting off that line.
Makes himself available, doesn't he? He's 4 of 6 on his triples. Off the bench. He's got 13. Jose. 2 minutes gone in the 4th.
See, now Eve has to come out that hole. Right. There you go. Yes.
Herb on the Euro. And
That's what
Mike
I mean.
is going to the line.
It shouldn't be an afterthought.
2. Ties it at 107. And now, a word from FanDuel Sportsbook.
New customers bet $5 and get $150 in bonus bets if you win.
Good job. 1-point game. Herb goes to the stripe where he's now 5 of 5, and he's up to 17.
17, 5, and 4. It's been really good tonight.
And 6 of 10 for the field. His only miss is basically beyond the arc. Pels staying in the zone. 10 on the clock for Castle. Carry, a little bit of a carry.
You can't guard that, Joe.
Right.
I'm telling you, you cannot get job
Good
like
block.
you.
Cornette just throws up a prayer, and it doesn't get there. Shot clock violate the free throw line.
We talked about making yourself available. What DQ?
You joined us late. Pels were down 77 to 57 to start the 3rd. Different team in the 2nd half. It started with stops. As we said, Derek Queen was phenomenal in the 3rd. He's up to 25 and 10 with 8 assists. And only 1 miss at the free throw line tonight, where he's now 10 of 11. Take that all the time. He's 2 dimes away from his first career triple-double. That's the wrong guy. Yeah, and they're calling Jose.
Foul and upgraded to a flagrant foul, penalty 1 for violating the lane space and potential for injury, turning the ankle. The goal will count. The shooter will shoot 2 to make 1, and they'll retain possession of the ball with 24 on the shot clock.
So this is a huge possession for San Antonio.
Well, I'm wrong.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the 2nd. The shooter gets it. It's a 2-point lead. Stepping back for a triple. Man, got to box out.
Here.
Shooter. Not that time. And it's a loose ball foul. Go the other way over the back. Derek up against the smaller man.
And this is what I mean. You can't allow them to get away with putting Stephon Castle on Derek Queen.
And here comes the trap from Olynyk. Mike on the spin. Little fall away action. Didn't get the roll. Queen all tangled up. So here comes Champagny. Put it on the ground and take it away, but Pels can't control. And Olynyk. Another try. Man. See, you can't let them outwork you on the glass. That's what it boils down to. They're outboarding them.
Have come in that 3rd quarter.
Right. The season to give, it's all presented by the all-new Alexa Plus. Yeah.
They had about 12 assists in that third quarter.
Right.
18 assists and a half is good as well.
It's solid. And the Pels are not a high assist team, so no one's complaining. In fact, coming into the game, the Pels 24 assists a game, third from the bottom. But now they're playing catch-up again, down 4. Jeremiah out there with 4 fouls. Inside of 8 to play.
See, this is why I would love to see DQ go to the box, because Stephon Castle's really good here.
Backdoor run. Trey loses the handle.
You're allowing them to get away with. You're putting DQ in Stephon Castle's arena.
Right.
You need to put Stephon Castle in Derek Queen's arena and put him on that box and make them double.
And others in the chat room at 12 p.m. Central every day, and a chance to win. Out of the timeout, what's the ATO for the Pels? Sadiq on the spin. Yeah, couldn't get the finish. Got caught kind of under the basket. Tight quarters. Castle. And now the switches. Bay with Castle. You're going to take a little midi and come up short. Pels down by 6. You knew they'd come back. It's 15-7 in the fourth for San Antonio. So Derek Queen held up and going to the free throw line. They're out of fouls. That's on Keldon Johnson. You don't want to be teed up in a close game. Made his first 9, has missed 2 of his last 3. So San Antonio right now at 48%, Pels at 56%. The disparity is 46% on triples. San Antonio's Derek comes through with the second. Pels are 22%. They're 5 of 23. 10 more threes for the Spurs, which is not a surprise because that's what they do really well. Jeremiah trying to stay in front. Loose stuff. Pops out. Trey's got it. And good catch by Sadiq. Poked out by Olynyk.
Boy, it's a basketball commercial where the little boy says, "Hey, coach, I knocked the ball out of bounds." Have you seen that commercial?
Yes. Good pass. Trey trying to lose Champagny. Jeremiah lost the handle. That time for a turnover. Fewer. It's almost even in points off turnovers.
It comes down to closing. You want to start strong, but you want to finish strong as well.
Harper. Boy, that was a strong finish. Right through Queen.
He's left-handed.
Yep. Dylan Harper. Now Derek back at it.
Spin move.
Yep. Man, tried to leave it. He will leave it. Trey with a strong finish.
And that's 9 assists for DQ. One assist away from a triple-double.
We're halfway through the fourth. Meet him on the other side. Olynyk, too good a look. He's done that his entire career. One great Canadian, the guy we like, but now it's an 8-point game. Bryce trying to lose Olynyk.
Now you want to reset. Now you want to reset.
Bryce, a 3? Yes! That's big.
That's huge.
Back to 5. Striking range. Champagny. Johnson, not the best, but gets it. He's 31% coming in tonight. Beyond the arc. That was clutch by him. And that's his first triple and his first attempt of the night. He's up to a dozen. Derek against the small look. Harrison Barnes in the paint, guarding no one. Derek on the reverse.
Doesn't matter.
Nice glass.
Right. Doesn't matter.
29 and 10 with 9 dimes for Derek.
That's what I mean about putting someone smaller on it, putting them in Derek Queen's arena.
Down to the box. And they're going to call Bryce McGowan's for the hold. Free throws for Kelly Olynyk. He's going in. And Olynyk doesn't get the roll. Point total tonight. All consecutive win over the Pels, a division opponent.
I wonder how long that Mitch Johnson's going to keep Harrison Barnes on the bench.
Good question, because he has been super effective tonight from beyond the arc. And Olynyk gets the second.
And they're going with double bigs. And I think this is because of Derek Queen.
Yeah, Olynyk stays out there with Luke Kornet. Trey coming off the pick. Midi. Derek Queen. Nobody around for the board. Dylan Harper. He's got a head of steam. He'll get there. And he's going to the line.
If you look at this play right here, you know we talk about building. Incredibly important to build a wall versus guys.
Help your teammate. 4:38 left in regulation.
No, that answered my question.
And a good move by their coach. He's a glue guy to begin with. He's the most experienced out there at 33 years of age in his 14th season. Man, real short. And out of bounds. It'll belong to the Pels. The shooter knows, and Harper knew right up. So Isaiah works the set. You get Trey involved. Skips it. Trey is involved. How about a corner three?
Yes!
There's the first career triple-double of many for Derek Queen. His 10th dive to go along with 10 boards and 29 points. Harper. He's got the layup.
That's tough, Joe.
Man, and you anchor that pivot the way he did.
That's tough.
That's like a big on the box.
That's excellent footwork.
Yep. 8-point game. Inside of 4. Trey's moving off the ball, and boy, oh boy, I hope that's strong.
I'm not going to tell this story on the air, so I'm gonna give it to Andrew Lopez.
No, you're going to tell it on the air.
No, I'm not. No, about when he would get a triple-double.
Okay, Andrew, that's not fair, is it?
I also know the answer, but I will make sure I ask Derek Queen that question after the game.
Okay.
Ask him what he told me at the St. Aug game a couple of nights ago. What he told me about triple-doubles. So incredibly impressed.
And he's also the first rookie to record a triple-double this season. Aaron Fox denied inside. Harper's doing a great job. Lost the handle, but stays with it. Now you're down to 6 on the clock for Champagne, and he looked at the clock. He knows. Is it thrown away? No. Harper into the shot clock. And Cornette keeping up with it, but it's picked up by Herb. That's a huge stop. 3+ to play.
You got to help him out. You got to help him out.
Derek looking for Trey. And the lob. He's shoved by Barnes. And with 2 hands.
Okay, Joe.
What are the colors of the silks of these babies? It's the first goes for Trey. Pels make it a 5-point deficit. 3:04 to play. And this is a hot San Antonio team coming in, don't forget, at 15-7. They've taken 7 of the previous 10, about to get Wembanyama back. Good job by Trey at the free throw line. A little more than a 1-possession game. Man, what a talent that young man. So they stay in the 2-3 matchup. Harrison Barnes in the middle of it. He wants to go to his strong side. Derek right on top of the basketball.
Get a matchup. Right now you can't go zone anymore.
Champagne. 3 goes across, and they're going to say Trey touched it last. 11 feet. Derek. He's got Cornette away from the basket. And throws it away. He tried to lead Sadiq, who was all tangled up with Champagne. And good pass to Aaron Fox. Harper gets to the cup and banks it home.
I like him.
Points off a turnover. That's a heartbreaker. It's back to a 2-possession game.
That young man's going to be a star, man.
He battles inside, doesn't he? On the take, Derek Euros his way over the shoulder. Being at the best of Cornette that time.
That's a career high for Derek Queen now. That's 31 points. That's a career high. But he is so much better, Joe, when he is intentional on attacking to score.
Right. And you get a stop, though.
Trying to put DQ into action here.
He wants Cornette. Taken away by Herb Jones.
Cracked back by Herb.
Now Jose coming up with Trey for the lob. He's got it. 2-point deficit. Points off the takeaway with a minute 40 to play.
It's an excellent crackback by Herb Jones.
De'Aaron Fox. 90 seconds to play.
When the clock gets down to here, now you want to match up.
They got the switch they wanted. Harrison Barnes, they're going to just rise.
They're clearing out that right side again.
Yeah, somebody's got to help. And too strong. Chance to tie or take the lead. Final minute 10. Queen. He's up against De'Aaron Fox. Here comes Cornette. Who's going to move off the ball? Needs help. Trey.
Come on, Trey.
Trey for the lead.
Come on, Trey. Come on, Trey. Come on, Trey.
Final minute. trailed by 20 at the half, by as many as 25 in the first half. Can they get another stop? De'Aaron Fox trying to bring it off with Herb. Champagny. And Fox towards the end of the clock found some space. Gets it.
That was tough.
Real tough shot. Final 40 seconds. Spurs by 1. Queen beating Cornette. Gets there. Gets the finish.
I'll tell you what, man. That young man is growing up today.
Adds to his career best. He's got 33 in his first career triple-double. And that was a 2-for-1, don't forget.
You don't want to switch that. You don't want to switch that.
And a timeout with 8 on the shot clock and 14.4 left in regulation. He's held. And they get it in. Now Harper, nobody protected the rim. Derek's got to stay there, and he'll get the runner. Timeout Pels.
That young man can play, man. Jose back here. Because they understand who they want the ball to go to. If this ball goes to Derek Queen, a double team is coming.
It'll go to Jose. Now Jose, full head of steam. Jose on the run. Sends it out. Derek Queen coming up short. And De'Aaron Fox will be fouled. So the Spurs, it looks like, will escape. But I actually like. This will be interesting. So De'Aaron, remember this. Even if he makes both, the Pels can advance it with 0.8 of a second. They still have a timeout to draw up a play for a 3-point attempt.
And what you would love to see De'Aaron Fox do in that situation is throw the ball in the air. You don't even want to give the opponent an opportunity to foul.
Right.
Because now what happens is, here,
they're going to put 1.1, I believe, back on the clock.
And because the Pels actually have a timeout, you get an opportunity. You still have another chance.
Yeah, a lot of people wonder why you save your challenge, save your timeouts. This is why. So De'Aaron Fox going to the free throw line. He's 2 of 2 tonight, make it 3 of 3. He's got career best in scoring. First career triple-double for Derek Queen. And the first of many. Yeah, he's got a unique skill set for his size. There's no question about that. Great court vision awareness. And Fox gets it done. Timeout Pels.
But now this is the issue. If he'd have thrown that ball in the air, the game will be over. 6'10", with the ability to see the entire floor, and you have to trust in his ability to make the right read.
Yeah, their guy off the bench, Dylan Harper, was the difference for them in the second half. Second overall pick, and you can understand why. A lot of game. Here we go. Can you get a 3? Looking for Trey. Other side, Sadiq at the buzzer. Just short. Oh, not a bad.